This is your income sheet. This is what your income sheet looks like. All right. A few details have already been entered, and that is why it looks like this. But we're gonna have a few more examples. Let's go. So when you come to your income sheet, it says in the instruction, kindly enter your sales or income information here. All the money that comes into your business, such as sales, interest, freelance income, etc., enter them here. And again, it's very important that when you're entering your date, you're respectful of the date format, but you don't need to enter your date by manually entering date figures. Just double click on it and your calendar would appear here, and you pick your appropriate date. So this is where you insert your customer name, and this is where you describe the product or the service that you've rendered, and the income amount, transaction ID if it is necessary for you to track or not, payment method. Again, payment method is very important. You need to choose from this drop down the payment method, if it's cash, if it's from bank transfer or withdrawal, if it's from mobile money payment, bank deposit, like whatever the payment method is, kindly choose from any of these and do not leave it blank. The reason why this is so, we have a sheet called bank. It's going to pull all this information from here to help you track your transactions. So it's going to pull information from your payment method, and it's going to show you your bank deposits, your bank withdrawals, and your cash transactions, and you're going to be able to tell, or if you are looking for a particular transactions, it will be easy for you to track. Then again, our account type. This is our account type we enter. Remember, from your chart of account, if you enter more account type, they will appear here. So let's go with sales for now. Let's enter an example. Okay, before we enter an example, let's look at this table here. Now this mini table over here is a monthly summary. So this is your monthly summary of your total income. So in January, your total income amounted to 2,300 Ghana cedis, or dollars, or naira, or whatever currency that you'll be using this in. And the same goes for the rest of the months. And in a year, your total revenue amounted to this figure here. Now let's enter a transaction in your income sheet. Now remember, your income sheet is where you record money that comes into your business. Money that comes into your business, like sales. When you offer a service and you receive payment, that money is recorded as your income, or your sales, or your revenue. They are all the same thing. So again, let's enter a transaction. Double click on the cell and choose from the calendar. So I'm choosing 3rd of January 2024, and I'll enter my customer's name as example, and description: offered consulting services. Offered. So whatever description you want to use, go ahead and use it. And then the amount I received for that was 500 Ghana cedis. And my transaction ID, I don't really, let's just go with 0011. So this money was paid to me. This money was deposited into my bank, so I'm going to choose bank deposit. If it was paid to me in cash, I would choose cash. If it was paid to me via credit card, I'll choose credit card. If it was paid to me via, any of this mobile payment, I'll choose mobile payment. but let's stick to bank deposit. And then we come to our sales, which is very important. It is a sale, it's a revenue. So obviously, if I wanted this consulting revenue from consulting, I would enter it in my charts of account, and it would automatically appear here for me to choose from. So let's enter the second example and we can move on from here. So on the 5th of January, example 2, my customer's name, another services, sales, and the money is 300, my transaction, and I'll choose cash. I was paid in cash, and again it is sales. Now let's take the third transactions and then we'll go and cross-check something somewhere. So let's say on the 13th of January, example again, example 3, sales again, and 1,222, and in this case this was paid in bank again, or let's just go with cash because it's usually cash, and then it's still the same sales. Now the reason why I'm showing you this thing is because, and also when you enter your information here, it automatically updates your total income. Remember, our total income for the year was about 15, and now it has changed to 16. It was about 15 and it has changed to 16,814 Ghana cedis, or dollars, or whatever currency. Now the reason why it's also necessary for you to choose your date and select your payment type and your account type, it's because when we come to a sheet called bank, it pulls our information. It pulls our information here and it displays it here. So that is it for your income. Just enter your date, choose your date, enter the necessary information, make sure you choose your payment method and your account type, and that would be all.